there we go. Okay. Oh man, I hope this just didn't come on, but if it did, guys, give me a shout out if you can see me. I hope I didn't just pop on now, but had some. I guess there was some technical problems that seem to be okay now. But yeah, give me a shout out if you can hear me and see me. We're doing Chuck Norris in the studio as a zombie. Chuck Norris as a zombie. Yes, Chuck Norris died today. Lived back, came back to life today. Yeah. It's a short funeral, man. Comes back as a zombie almost immediately. Can't stay dead forever. I'm Chuck Norris, the toughest guy in the universe. I am the universe. The universe is me. I'm me. Yeah, so that's a great. I think that's a great stance. I think that's a really good stance. I think it's a really good stance. Well, I mean, it's pretty much the same. The same as the. What was it? What poster was it? American. Oh, Invasion USA. Invasion USA. That's what it was. Yeah. Yeah, I think I saw that at the theater. I think. Yeah. Yeah, I might have. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't think it was that great. Like, I loved. Oh, jeez, what's that one? It's a super huge cast. Too. Uncommon Valor, man. Yeah, Uncommon Valor. That was so awesome. And every time I watch that, like I've seen it like recently enough, like in the last 2-3 years, and it holds up, man. It's so fun. Like Uncommon Valor, great movie, man. Check it out if you haven't seen that. We gotta get the POWs out, but it's like kind of not just a dumb action movie. It's got heart, and it's fun too, and it's fun. There's super memorable lines in there, man. Like you will be saying them after you watch that movie. Yeah, it's one of those. It's crazy, man. So, yeah. So in the meantime, while that Chuck Norris over there's first wash is drying, I got some Heads of the Living Dead going on, and I think I might be hitting a new milestone with these guys this year. Perhaps it'll be 1,600. 1,600 of these. Yes. And the whole thing was to prove that zombies are like snowflakes. No two are ever alike. So I'm going to continue doing these forever. And, if somebody wants to pick it up after I'm gone and continue the series, then that could definitely be a thing, Yeah. The most zombie heads in the universe. In the universe. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna put some yeller in those teeth. Yeller in those teeth. A little bit of white too. A little bit of white too. And to, creamy it up. Maybe I've got too much on my brush here. Okay, maybe that's better. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Teeth are meant to be, more solid, so having them less opaque is the goal. Yeah. Yeah. You want them to be more solid. So add a little bit of white to your yellow. and especially for the teeth, zombie teeth, right? You get that nice creamy rot. Yeah. Oh, that's great. Like, I mean, yeah, you can see it. You can see the kind of lines. And I'm using a dry brush. Like, I'm using a dry, spiky brush. A spiky brush. Yeah, a spiky brush. So to make it nicely softened. Yeah. And I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. And again. Okay. All right. Quiet you. Quiet you. More zombie teeth. Now this guy is supposed to be sort of like underwater, so that you can, like, the flesh is like kind of, moving around with the waves, the undertow, the flow of the water. I don't know why, but this guy looks so much like Bill Clinton, man. Oh my! It looks like the Bill Clinton from The Simpsons almost. I don't know why I think that, but yeah, I don't know. Tastes good. Tastes good. Do 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 do. Yeah, yeah. Six Shop. Hey, how's it going, man? Six Shop, man. What a takeoff! What a takeoff, man. Good for you guys. That is awesome. I know you have a great deal of videos with printing and distribution and all those goody things. It's so great to see that stuff being built, being created, and wow, it looks so comfortable. It looks super top of the line. Oh, I love it. Go to Six Shop, guys. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say now. Yeah, but yeah, nice to see you, Six Shop. Um, Always glad to have you on the show in some capacity, in some opacity, in some level of opacity. And you know what? I really love using this sort of brown and white too to get into even more like grimy, filthy teeth. Teeth are a huge thing in zombie sort of visuals, right? So, I think they're a very good indicator of certain things, certain characteristics, right? Like the rot and the blood and all that stuff. So, yeah, you have to concentrate on that. Just like anything. I mean, if you want to accentuate the positives in your approach, so it sells the image better, right? I mean, if that's what you're going for. But even the thing is, before you can really truly abstract stuff, you have to learn how to do it first. Like, you have to learn the properties of that before you can haphazardly alter them. Although you could, but the results are never going to be as good. So you got to kind of do the thing before you can alter the thing. Yeah. To a degree, I'm not saying like you have to, you're not reproducing the most Mona Lisa or anything like that. But I'm just, like do some painting, do some realistic, do some realism art and things like that. Even studies and all that stuff. To get a better grasp of the thing that you're going to be altering, right? So there. There. Those are just things. Those are just suggestions or things that you might encounter in your journey to be a better artist or just an artist for fun. So yeah. That's great. So we got a lot of these. We got a lot of these zombie, the Heads of the Living Dead going. I'm getting right into doing a bunch of warrior heads. So I got a bunch of them. This is another kind of one with a helmet, and it's all bloody and stuff. So yeah, I really like the. I don't know why I never really thought of doing those before, but yeah, like I love doing those helmets with the crazy horns and other paraphernalia and like covered in blood and gore and stuff, like an eyeball and you know, spoils of war, man. You know, but it's a zombie, so. Yeah, I love. I'm doing a kind of sub series of those. You know, like I think I've done three, and this is the fourth one, I think. So yeah, like I think each grouping I'm gonna have one or two be like a warrior, zombie type of thing. Yeah, I think this is the fourth or fifth. There was one I was like, nah, it's okay, and then there's two that are like really really cool. And then, yeah, and then this. So that's four. Yeah. Up to now. Maybe there's another one in there. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Okay, so next. Chucky's in love. Chuck E is going to be what? I kind of want to keep that super, like almost like impossibly tanned, look, but with a zombie color. But I might want to use this. See, I already have the gray there, so let me try this. Excuse me. Because the great thing about the image is its indelibility. Like people recognize this, this stance, this whole like, and again, it's very reminiscent of the First Blood poster, yeah, like yeah, they're very similar. Commando, I guess, to a degree. I think I can't remember. Yeah. It's more of a hip up from his hips, and he's like it's a side view. Yeah, it's a side view of Arnold. For the Commando one, it's a great one though, man. Yeah, just a black background. That's all you need. Yeah. Black background, Commando. Yeah. So I'm using gray, and I think I'm using a skin tone that I made. Did I make that? Yeah, I must have. How else would it? Oh, you know what? There might be a bit of a tube of this color. I think I still have it. It's called Flesh, or I think it's just called Flesh. Yeah. Anyway, I'll try to find it because yeah, so I mix it with other constituents, of course. Ochres and yellow and white and like all kinds of things. To change the plasticity of it. And add some. Spices in there, and so of course it's called the name of it is just Flesh. So I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Natural flesh, maybe that sounds more like a pencil crayon because I've seen those. Yeah. So that's what I'm using. I'm using a concoction of stuff with a bit of it's like a foundation, for makeup, the foundation that you put on. Yeah. Well, I don't. And condolences to the Chuck Norris family, of course. 86, was it? Somebody verify that for me, maybe. Shut my mouth. Yeah, I think it was 86, yeah. So I am immortalizing Chuck Norris as a zombie portrait. Yeah. Get your zombie portrait by ordering your zombie portrait at zombieportraits.com. The link is in the description below, of course. Head on over there, order a zombie portrait for yourself or a loved one. Original piece of art, zero AI, entirely illustrated by yours truly, Rob Succhetto. I have done over 10,000 zombie portraits all over the world, all over the planet, starting way back in 2006. And I've kept going, man. And Zombie Daily has been a part of that as well. And you can get there same way you get the zombie. Seeing unlimited zombie art. Yeah, you could Google zombie art and see a bunch of zombie art, but you'll see more on my page, and that is a guarantee. Yeah. So he has a bit of red in his hair, I think, too, and his beard too. It's more of an ochre, I think. I shouldn't put too much red in there. I think it's more of like a. Yeah, it's not quite blonde, but it's not brown. I don't know. And then his beard has got some red in it, I think, or like orangey. Hey, orangey. He's got some orangey constituents in his beard. There. Gonna put some in his hair. Yeah, why not? You know, there's all kinds of like, and I'm gonna give him that nice, sweet middle part that I used to have when I was a kid. The middle part, yeah. Yeah, this is coming along, man. It looks mightily like Chuck Norris, man. I think, and it will be more so as I continue. You guys are watching Rob Succhetto in the studio. It is a Friday night. I hope you guys had a great week. I'm not going to talk about mine anymore. Suffice to say, it's over. And I'm really glad to be in the studio with you guys. I just dropped something there. Yeah, thanks so much for keeping me company in the old studio here. The El Studio, El Studiante. And glad you could stop in. I don't know where you are watching from, what part of the country, but I hope the weather's not too bad. Seems like it's bad everywhere right now. Like the most like unbearable heat to like us up here with the like constant snow, like forever winter, man. Like I think I saw literally Jon Snow like in one of those like sidewalk just clearing machines. Yeah. Jon Snow. Yeah. And, yeah, it's crazy here, man. Yeah, like I said, I'm on Skull Island. I'm on Skull Island. Yeah. I got a wall around my entire property. Property. Got a wall around my property. Yeah. Get off my property. Yeah, you can't say property without get off my property. Get off my property. That's a Chuck. That's a Chuck Norris line, man. Knock knock. Oh man, Arnold is just one of the best, like, minimalist actors, man. Knock knock. Stick around. Like, man, how does he keep getting away with it? But he does, though, because it's awesome, man. Like, it's great. And apparently he's doing King Conan. Yes, King Conan. And the comic, the price for King Conan #1 just went up substantially as a result. I think I've got like 2 copies of that, and I'm like, oh, right on. Not that I care. Like, it's just nice to have, that happen, but it's nice to see that kind of happen, like a comic that you held on to forever and loved. John Buscema art, man, come on. And Ernie Chan, I think, was doing the inking at the time, which, like, I still borrow from him. I even talk about him in my other Rudy Nebres, and I guess they were Spanish or Argentinian. I can't remember what their origin was, but man, Nestor Redondo, who took over from Wrightson when Wrightson stopped working on Swamp Thing. Nestor Redondo, I believe, was the artist, and for years it was like, oh, it was a step down. It's like, no, man, look back at it, man. Like, revisit that, you'll see it's not a step down from Wrightson. It's on par with Wrightson, just different. Like, Wrightson is a heavyweight, man. Like, he's like fantastic. He's got, like, he pioneered his own type of style, kind of like Mignola and stuff. But guys like Nestor Redondo and them, like, holy crap, man. They're very underrated, I think. I don't know. I don't hear about, them as much as maybe I should. But then again, I don't go looking for that information. So yeah, it could just be me. As it often is. It's just you. It's just me. Yeah. There. Canadian tuxedo, man. Yeah. Oh, Jean. Oh, jeez, it's Jean. Oh, jeez, it's my wife. Oh, jeez, it's my wife. It's Jean. Oh, jeez. Jerry Lindegaard. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I gotta watch that again. Just watched, what did I watch? No Country for Old Men. Yeah. Just as a Betty Bye movie, And, oh, man. Wow. Man. Wow, man. Yeah, so great movie. Yeah. Terrific characterizations. Everything. Yeah, just storytelling was magnifique. I have to have more coffee now. So that's great. That's coming along really well. I'm going to put, I can actually add more washes as I go, because there will be some mixing in there, even if it's wet, even if some areas are wet still, that's fine. And then some of it's going to be covered in mostly black, like under here. And yeah, there'll be black areas, some more black spotting in and up around his collar there. So those will be kind of focal points. His buckle too. There'll be the belt that's dark. So yeah, and then the straps, the Uzi, 9mm. Oh dear, that's good. Yum yum. Yum 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 yum. All right. Guys, I'm so glad you decided to join me here in the studio tonight. the death and rebirth of Chuck Norris today here in the studio. Guess what I'm gonna call my thumbnail? Guess what I'm gonna name my video? Yeah, the death and rebirth of CN. I hope I remember what that is. CN. What could it be? You idiot. Yeah, I think his beard is wee darker. So I'm gonna add some orange and some brown, and then I'm gonna tweak his beard. What is he gonna do? I'm gonna like tweak his beard, you know? I'm gonna tweak him right in the beard. Okay, that's enough. Stop it. Too much. You put it too much. Don't put it so much. There. Yeah. What's who does he remind me of here? He reminds you of a Simpsons character. Is it it's the mouth or something? I don't know. I don't know. That Scorpio guy. Don't call me Mr. No, don't call me Scorpion. It's Scorpio. Sorry, Mr. Scorpion. Oh man. Or maybe they did a Simpsons Chuck Norris, and he had like it was like this, because that's what this is. He's got the bottom. I was gonna do him with the smile, because he like later on in years he had the like, you know, big like DDP smile, man. But I decided I was gonna do the underjaw one. Yeah. I like it. You know what? I thought about it again, and I was like, no, I like this better. I think, you know. So yeah, it wasn't a flippant decision. It was calculated, more calculated than normal. Yeah. No, a lot of the stuff you see I'm doing, right? Like you see I'm working everything out, right? So that's basically how you just build it up, you know. I kind of go, okay, I'm going to take this to the closest I can to a full painting, and then illustrate it with ink, like add ink to it, like hard line, you know, because I like that better, you know, I like that style better. It's comic booky, sure, but I just like that sort of popping off the page, man. You know, the bombast. You know, and not in a Kirby sense, because I can't do Kirby. Kirby's hard to do, man. Like, he might look easy to do, but he's hard to do. Yeah, you'd be surprised how hard it is to like mimic Kirby. You can like parody him, but to do his like setups and like, oh man, yeah, it's dizzying. Yeah, man. Like, who was it that I saw a video of someone looking at Kirby? Was it Steve Rude? Yeah, it was probably Steve Rude. You'll know him from Nexus and Magnus Robot Fighter. I think he did like a mini series, like a two issue thing at Dark Horse. Nexus, Superman versus Hulk. What else? I love his art. I love his art, man. Yeah. Like he's very Kirby-ish. He's got that very, thick, thin line, those like dynamic, brush strokes, and all that. Like, all the Kirby sort of hallmarks, And again, like it's his own style, but very inspired by Kirby, you know. And I love that. Mike Allred, there's many other, artists that sort of do a Kirby style. Who's that? It's not Frank Cho. Is it Frank Cho? No. It's the guy that does the Kirby gimmick almost. I don't call it the gimmick, but it does the Kirby kind of style too. And he's wonderful too. I love his work too. And again, like it's derived from, but it's not derivative. Like it's based on those principles. Let's say, and again, Mignola was like that too. Like he had a very Kirby approach. John Byrne, like despite his more Neil Adams stylings to his art, he was incredibly Kirby inspired, man. Like my goodness, but just in a way that you couldn't maybe pick up right away if you were like, because when you're experiencing Byrne stuff, it's very awe-inspiring. I thought he'd always had those wicked splash pages, or like intros that were like somebody's head blowing up. Like I was doing these zombie heads blowing up. I don't think I have any here, but I posted one I think today on Zombie Daily, another head blowing up zombie. And that reminds, like that kind of is reminiscent of a John Byrne. You open the cover and you see that's the first, opening shot type of thing. Somebody's head exploding, man. Like either a character that or somebody else, type of thing. And Byrne would really pull stuff like that off, and then it would pan out. It's like the Danger Room or something, and it was just a robot, or whatnot. But he'd always wow you. Ah, man, yeah, I miss those days of Byrne doing Fantastic Four and Alpha Flight, man. Alpha Flight was the bomb, man. That was the best. I loved that, man. Like when Byrne was at the helm. Yeah, that was terrific stuff. What was I doing? What was I doing? What are you doing? Maybe I can use this. Maybe I can. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Huh? Oh. Ah. Yeah. Is that too? Yeah, it's too much. Is that too much? Yeah, it's too much. Yeah, it's still too much. Come on now. Oh no. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, because those belts are brown. Well, they're leather, I guess. I guess that's what they're. But yeah, they're weird. They're like, I don't know, attached to them somehow. But yeah, so I ripped this one off. Of course, I wanted to show that there was one there, but not any longer. So I'm gonna dip myself in there. Put some nice brown in his pants. I'm gonna put some brown in your pants. Sit down. I'm gonna put some brown in your pants. It's going to be on the next sitcom I see. They're listening, man. They're listening. We got to use that bit. I'm going to put some brown in your pants. That could be our character's catchphrase. Yeah. I'm going to put some brown in your pants. There. Yeah, he's so muscular and like... yeah. He's so muscular. Brawny. Brawny. Uh-oh, what was that color? Dope. Oh. What have I done? What am I going to do? Will live. Will live. There. Yeah, dirty up them jeans, mister. But for real. He's a zombie now, so he's filthy. Stinks, probably. But he's new. He's a new zombie, man. So he's still, relatively intact. How you guys feeling? Having a good night? Hope you guys had a great week. And I hope you have a great weekend, man. I am your transitional period between the week and the weekend. I ease you in to the warm bath, so to speak. And now you are one with the suds, and it's a wonderful feeling, man. Yeah. Especially after today. Especially after this week. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people in all parts of the country, continent even, world, experiencing, inclement weather, to say the least. And we have not been a stranger to that either. And it's still not over, man. Still ain't over. This ain't over. Yeah. And today was the first day of spring, if I'm not mistaken. First day of spring. Resurrection of Chuck Norris. Can't be a coincidence. Yeah. Subject is crotchless. I repeat, crotchless. It's the crotch that never ends. But I do like the fold stylings I have added to that, and there will be probably more because they're just merely indications, and I have to capitalize more on them, which I will do in the inking. Just gonna check the chat. Check the chat. Okay. 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 Okay, there we go. I have to reposition my buttocks. How my buttocks? Oh, my buttocks. Yeah, man. Chuck Norris passed away today. I am zombifying him today. So, yeah, this one's still fresh, man. He's still fresh. And just as gun-toting as his movies. Yeah, I think Chuck Norris was the lesser of the main dudes. Like Stallone and I think Schwarzenegger were the top action guys, and then I mean you had what's his name? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Jackie Chan. Yeah, Jackie Chan forever. Like, I mean, he was doing action stuff that was astonishing before those guys, but not in America type of thing. But yeah, like other than that, and then Mel Gibson kind of came in, I think, and Bruce Willis, but those guys came after, Yeah, Stallone and Schwarzenegger were kind of the pioneers of the action thing. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry, and I'm gonna get back to a little bit of this. That shouldn't take too long. We'll get back to Chuck. In the meantime, I'm going to do a bit more on these heads of the living dead, which I think we're headed towards our. Right now, it's 1,535, I think. So I'm trying to get to the 50. I think right now, and then of course the next milestone, which will be the 1600th head of the living dead. And as you can see, they're pretty big. You know, they're pretty big drawings. They're not, to me, again, like, they're not all gold. Like, some of them I'm not really super proud of. They look kind of rushed, maybe, or whatever. And yeah, there's a few like that, and that's why I quit doing them for over a year. But they were my staple for the longest time. You know, they were things that I would bring to cons and work on, and then it turned into basically Pokemon that I would bring to cons because they were fun to do too, and they're roughly the same type of work. You know. So, you know, yeah. So I kind of abandoned not abandoned. I just stopped working on them for a while because I got stagnant. I got stale. I didn't enjoy doing them. I was trying to rush through them. I think. Well, no, I definitely was. So yeah, I had to put them on the shelf for a while, man. But now that I'm back doing them, I'm really enjoying them. Like I said, I'm doing all these like helmeted ones, which I really like, you know? So it's stuff that I love doing. Like, it's stuff that I'm really excited to do again, you know? Whereas before it was like, I gotta do these, you know? Yeah, I wasn't into it. I'd done enough for too long, you know? So yeah, you need to take a break sometimes from stuff, right? Oh yeah, I'm using a Sharpie. Sharp Y. Yeah. Well, you know, this is for mostly the outer limits, the um, the thick holding line around the perimeter. But for this, like, you know, he's going to be covered in like gore and blood and all kinds of stuff, right? So yeah, having thick lines in that is kind of a good basis, like a good base to put the detail on top of, you know. So yeah, like this will probably be different. This I'll probably have to like use a smaller, sharper pen in there and do some finer detail. But this one, you know, can stand the boldness of the line in a few key places, you know. Excuse me. There. Yeah, and I love those. I'm digging them. I'm digging them again. I'm digging them again. Yeah, I really love doing these Heads of the Living Dead, man. They're all original. They're all kind of like my, you know, things, and I'm proud of the amount, you know, and the dedication to it. So yeah, I hope you guys check it out. They're on Zombie Daily. I post them too. I've posted them forever. You know, just type Heads of the Living Dead or just Heads into the search bar and have yourself a ball. Oh my goodness, that's good. Yeah. This guy's got like worms coming out of his head. Yeah. Worms. Yeah. Yeah, nice, beautiful colorations in there from the watercolor um, mixing. The watercolor mixing. Yeah. They're King Conan, man. I haven't seen anything about it yet, but I hear it's imminent. And yeah, yeah, that's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting. And Arnold's playing King Conan. Yeah, I love Conan, man. I've always loved Conan. I had the wonderful opportunity to get some of the really early issues, and the first Red Sonja appearance, and like some of the early, in fact, scarce early issues too. So I had the opportunity for that. So a while back, so I took that, and I think I have all of the 200s. I'm pretty sure. Um, that I have that number 37, that Neil Adams one, which is just fantastic. Wow, I love that one, that issue. No, so yeah, I love Conan, man. Like then of course John Buscema doing it for years too, man. Like just and some beautiful Gil Kane covers. Um, yeah, lots of different artists on there. Todd McFarlane was awful. I thought that was like the derpiest Conan ever. But hey, man, whatever. That's just in my opinion. Yeah, that's it. I'm not listening to him anymore. No, man. If you like him, that's fine. I got nothing against ye. No, yeah. But anyway, she's just not my thing. There. How could you say that? Uh, huh? Just checking the chat. Sometimes that just like bunches up on me from out of nowhere, so I'm just checking it periodically. Periodicals. Yeah. There. There's some nice. You know what? That's a nice base for this type of head drawing. Yeah. And you know what? Just using the side of the what do you call it, Sharpie here. It's right there. The Sharpie here is that yeah, it gives you a nice like sort of finer line there, and yeah, you can kind of really do some neat things with your lines. But then again, I'm going to go over this with a finer pen and accentuate and detail and texture the finer parts. So this is kind of the once over, and then there will be another more specific detailing afterwards. After these messages, we'll be right back. It's funny how you remember those things like 40 years later, 50 years later. Yeah, that just shows you how impressionable you are as a child. You know, like if that doesn't, I don't know what proves it. Let's do more studies on it. Yeah, no, it's no. I'm telling you, this is it. This is it. Children are impressionable. No, we gotta do studies. It's a fact. But yeah, I mean, like I can remember like jingles from shows I haven't seen since I was probably 10, maybe younger. Yeah, because yes, younger because by the time I was 10, we had moved, or we just moved, and that was a completely different life. So yeah, I was like even before 10, um, watching like shows like Harrigan. Like I could sing the whole Harrigan song right now. I'm not, but I could. I could. Don't make me do it. I'll do it. I won't do it. Do it. But like crazy, and I could like probably whistle the whole like Friendly Giant opening, man. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. So yes, of course you're impressionable. You want to expose your child to good things like this, like zombies, like Rob drawing zombies. It's me drawing zombies. There. Okay, let's see if Chucky's dry enough to. Okay. Please don't be long. Please don't you be very long. Can't get that song in my head. Can't get that song out of my head. Can't get that song out of my head. Okay, yeah, I could start inking, man. Inking, man. Inking, man. Inking, Minjinson. Yeah, I'm gonna use. What am I gonna use here? Oh man, if that's a good 3, I'll be very surprised and delighted. But I doubt it is. Aren't you? Let's see. Well, maybe. I could tell it's. I could tell that it's worn in. Yeah. I could tell that it's worn in. Oh, I love that. Oh, okay, keep it going, baby. I love that thickness right there. Yeah, if I can maintain that. Oh no, hit a roadblock. Do you hear that? Hit a little piece of paint or something, pigment. No, I love the tightness of his shirt. Like it's so tight, man. Like you can see his love handles or whatever, those whatever you call them, not love handles, but hip flexor muscles or whatever. I don't think that's what that is, but it's just shirt. It's just more shirt. He's more shirt than man. He's more denim than man. Super tough. He's super tough, Chuck Norris. Yeah, passed away at what, 83 or 86 now? I can't remember. I'm confussed. Okay, I'm confussed. One of those ages. But yeah, man, I'm doing Chuck Norris for the meme, more for the meme crowd. Than the I'm a Chuck Norris follower crowd. You know what I mean? Like I watched his movies when he did these types, I guess, higher budget action movies. But again, like they weren't that. That's why he was always kind of second to or third to Stallone and Schwarzenegger. You know, maybe it wasn't the kind of physique because those guys were like ripped to the bone, and Chuck Norris wasn't. You know, he's in great shape and everything, but he didn't have that like overblown, like almost comic book like, physique, which I guess was the style at the time. Yeah. So you had the nice parted hair in the middle, of course, like every child, like I did. I did. Yeah. I had it. I had it bad, man. Yeah, so that's very much Chuck Norris as a zombie. Yeah. And I love the handling of this pen. It's great. Now I'm making the teeth a little smaller so I can add some black sort of gum line in there. Oh, hear that? There's another little piece of something. Yeah, yeah. Pebble. Excuse me, I gotta get some coffee. I gotta get some coffee so I can talk. Oh my goodness. I think I need more coffee, man. I think I need more Afro Man. Yes, everybody has heard of the Afro Man trial. I'm sure. I'm not gonna. Okay, I was just checking the chat there. Oh, it looks like I've got a little Batman graph. Little Batman head graph. Yes. So yes, we're doing Chuck Norris in the studio. I am Rob Sachetto. If you're just joining us, Chuck Norris passed away today. And I'm not sure if it's 83 or 86, but nonetheless, he passed away today, and I am doing a zombie version of him. Yes, in the studio, live. You could find another artist that's doing a Chuck Norris zombie, I'll give you your money back. What money is that? Shut up. Yeah, he got shot in the side, went right through. Yeah, it's no big deal. I just got shot right through the body. It's just a scratch. Yeah. So I'm actually giving him like more of a like Stallone-ish physique. That what you could see of it. It's mainly he's mainly covered in shirt. He's more man than shirt. He's more shirt than man. He's more man than man. He is all man. He's all mankind. He's Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris doesn't die. Death dies. Death dies. In this issue, death dies. Gotta work that in somehow. Yes. I have a idea for something that I want to do comic book wise, but I have to get Cape Fear 2 and possibly 3 done before I do it. And yeah, I really want to do it because I think it's so. I have so many ideas, and I think it'd be so fun to do what I'm thinking of doing as a comic. So yeah, to be continued, man. You know. Yeah, man. Yeah, there's lots of things. There's lots of things I want to do. You know, hope I get the chance. I hope I get the chance to do them. Yeah. There, I like that scratchiness. There. Like cross hatching, scratchiness gives it a very textured, you know, feel. And all those little Gene. Oh, geez, it's Gene. All those little Gene lines, you know. And wrinkles are great. You know, they're so descriptive. You know, of the surface. You know. Yeah, so I really want to add those. That's me. Like that's my kind of art that I do. You know what I mean? Like I want to describe. I want to show you. You know I want to show you the thing in as much of its glory as I can. You know what I mean? Like I want to show you the detail, texture, and all that stuff. I want to describe it. I want to sell it to you. You know what I mean? I don't want to imply it as much. You know, and that's just the way I do it. I'm not saying that's the right way. I'm just saying that's how I do it. And I love like comic book artists who can imply many things with as few. They're like super economic, but again, like incredibly impactful and easy to read, and all that stuff. So yeah, you want to kind of be that. You want to kind of be that artist if you want to be that kind of artist, right? Those are the kind of folks to sort of aspire to, or kind of go, okay, like that's the level of completion in this style type of thing, and these are the materials used for that kind of style and stuff like that. So anyway, it's just odd talk. Oh no, everything's falling. Pen avalanche. Oh no. Oh no. Shirt, denim, pants, denim shoes, denim, underwear, denim, socks, denim. I demand denim. And I want the sleeves tailored to be sleeveless, not ripped. Yeah, I love this kind of scratchy kind of style too. You can imply a lot of things within the darkness, And again, I picked that up from inkers of John Buscema, on Conan. That's the kind of that's my kind of art temperature, that like I want to do that kind of really nice stylized inking and stuff, and I want to wow people with my art, that's kind of where I live with it. I want people to sort of go, cool, even for a second, So guys, yes, and in fact, speaking of, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to the channel, that would really help. My goodness, we're always so close, but yet so far away from attaining higher status in the algorithm stream. We really need your help in that matter. So if you could, please like and subscribe. And try to like as many of the videos as you can. I can't tell you how much that would mean to me. Of course, subscribing comes with its own perk too. You can request any character you'd like for me to do on any number of the shows that we do. Not So Live Saturday, Rob Zombie Apocalypse, and the live shows too. Can do that for you live if you want. Any character you'd like me to do. Chances are I've done it already. Yeah, how you like that? No, I'd be glad to. And you know what? That's what I love. I love that. I love the challenge. Like I've gotten really crazy characters, requests for characters I had no idea even existed. Never heard of them. And I like doing those because otherwise how would I kind of find them, right? So, and I want to zombify the world, so ipso facto, you know. So yeah. Yeah, feel free to take advantage of that kindly offer to do a character you'd like zombified, see me zombify for you by subscribing. That would be wonderful, really helpful. Yeah, I want to try to reach more folks. I remember like years ago, well, not just years ago, like even recently, but it started years ago. People would always ask me, "Oh, you got to have a show where you draw and show people how to draw," and I'm like, "Yeah, maybe one day." And now the day's fun, and like people keep keep asking me and sort of suggesting that I do that, and I'm like, "Yeah, I really want to. I really want to." And now finally I have, and I just it's just hard to reach those specific people who kind of asked about it for over the years, right? Because I never really thought it would happen that I would kind of just be doing these, right? Like doing these lives or anything really. So I'm really glad to be able to do it, and I really like to reach more folks, because I know that a lot of people would want to watch and see my process, and because it's very simple. Like the process is very simple. So, if you want to sort of be an artist, it's a great place to start. Because you get great results. Like there's nothing I have finished here, but like you see what the results are, and I'm using all matter of different materials, and you get to see me kind of do it, right? So you get an idea of what those materials do, rather than having to figure it out. Sometimes figuring it out for yourself is great, but at least to do it, like in this in this order, So yeah, it's just a process that's easy that you can obviously add more to as you go, right? But it's a good basis, I think. Especially if you're learning. Especially if you're learning. Yeah, crotch goes on forever, man. Okay, well, that's just what it is. It's what it is, y'all. It's what it is. What it is. What it is, y'all. Yeah. He says that the crotch wears out too fast. Arr. Why doesn't he just give it up and wear track pants? He says that the crotch wears out too fast. Oh, The Simpsons. Let's see if anyone. I'm gonna check the chat. Check the Shah. All right. All clear. All clear there. All clear on the Western Front. So we're doing Chuck Norris as a zombie. Yeah. One of the, I think, probably lesser action hero guys, notwithstanding, but definitely the subject of many a funny meme, I have to say, over the years. I mean, I think people probably got tired of him after a while, but like anything else, of course, right? But nonetheless, it was Chuck Norris had a very great resurgence, a reputation building thing out of those memes for sure. Yeah. And again, I'm using a stylistic approach to the adding of the black here. Again with the little, I can build on it if I have to. If I wanna fan it out and move the black area around, I can build on it. You know. So I kind of leave it with a lot of like the background showing, you know. And if I want to darken, I can darken it. But I have the option now, you know. I have the option to do that. So I can look at it and go, oh, okay, this needs to be darker, so I'll just add more crosshair, more, almost like stippling, like dots and dashes type of thing. I use all kinds of sort of little nuts and bolts in the inking sometimes, you know, depending on what the texture is, you know. But like he's super macho, so I'm guessing like the texture is very hairy. Yeah. Yeah, man, I think that works as Chuck Norris for sure, man. I think that's good so far. Hope you guys are digging it. You're in the studio with Rob Sachetto, zombie artist extraordinaire. I've drawn more zombies than anyone on planet Earth, this very planet. Yeah, indeed. Invented zombie portraits back in 2006, have done over 10,000 zombie portraits worldwide since. And I'd like to do yours next, so go to zombieportraits.com. The link is in the description below, of course. Get there faster. You kids want to get there faster? Link is in the description below. And click on it. Get yourself a zombie portrait. Still at an incredibly affordable price. I pride myself on that as well. So do that. Get that done. Original piece of art coming your way. Check out Zombie Daily. Check out Zombie Daily every single day. New and oh my goodness, this year, banger after banger after banger, guys. Check out Zombie Daily. I can't believe the stuff I'm posting. I never used to post so many big art posts so close to each other. Like I usually try to like spread that out a little bit, but I'm just coming up left, right, and center with things that are either there's a video for it, and so I gotta post the image that they too makes sense, right? So yeah, but like today though, I posted an exploding head zombie, which I love those, man, and I hope you guys are digging those too. Go through a phase, man. No, I'm just doing these exploding head zombies for this series, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. It's the stuff I used to do when I was a kid, man. Like, the other students or friends of mine would ask me to do exploding heads and like headshots and head wounds and all kinds of stuff like that. We're kids, right? But I could draw, so it was always that kind of stuff, morbid stuff. Show a guy getting eaten by an alligator, man, like stuff like that, man. 13-year-old kids, of course, like that's your prime directive, seeing that kind of stuff. Faces of Death, back then, Faces of Death was a myth that you got to see it. You got to see it because you could go to the video store and pick it up, but it was like never. I don't think it was in any of those like Blockbuster video stores or anything. It was always in those mom and pop ones, And then it's like, oh, you can't get it anymore. And then somebody's got a tape and whatever. So yeah, you'd be lucky if you see it. But I did see it back then. I had a copy of the tape with a bunch of other stuff, which was, yeah. Anyway, anywho, yeah. It was growth. It was growth, okay. Just ready. So yes, Faces of Death, man. And I guess they're doing, like, they're somehow doing, like, there's a horror movie called that now that's kind of based on that whole premise. Yeah. I don't know how that's going to pan out, but... It's so scary, your plots. Yeah, just getting that texture of the Jean. Oh, jeez, it's Jean. Oh, jeez, it's my wife. It's Jean. I'm gonna make that forearm a bit bigger. Yeah, there's my executive decision. Did you see that? I just went, you know what? I'm gonna make that bigger, and I just did it. Just do it. But you know what? That comes with consequences. I do have to fill that in with something, and it will be spicy red. Spicy red. And you know what? It's mixing with the ink, and that's great. Yeah, I love little accidents like that. That turn out to be, you know, beneficial. It's beneficial, doo-doo. It's beneficial. It's beneficial, doo-doo. It's beneficial. Chuck Norris. The memes. Oh, the memes. The mimes. Let me just check the chat for a moment, okay? All clear. All clear. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you are having a great evening. I hope you had a great week. Wherever you are. Boy, what a week. Yeah, it seems to be a lot of crazy weather everywhere, and I hope it's okay where you guys are, wherever you are. Thanks for stopping in and checking out the show. I don't know how many episodes we've done of this show, but it's been a lot, man. And I've got a lot of great content on there, guys, for you to check out. If you want to check out the video section, I've got plenty of great live streams that you can peruse through. Yeah, the live streams are great. They're educational too. Yeah, I mean, if you want to sort of you know, check out my process, like, you know, just like how I kind of do things, and how I you know, create my images and stuff like that. Here it is, man. Here it is. So, you know, you can of course crib from it as much as you want or need, and then add your own spices, and you know, make it more your own. Obviously, you're going to make it your own through your style and everything else, but you know, in using this method, it kind of helps you you know, get there faster, right? It helps you get there. You've worked it out already because you've seen this, and then, you know, you don't have to like go through the figuring out of how to do it all by your lonesome, you know. Yeah. And I never had kind of that when I was a kid, right? It was always like, just, you looked at stuff and went, okay, I'm going to try to match or mimic or figure out how they did stuff, because there was no internet or anything, like even books. Like, you want a book on a subject like comics, that's like, probably didn't exist yet, you know, as a thing, you know. Not considered an art form back then. You know, even to in order to get that kind of treatment, right? So a book about inking, like, forget it. You're not gonna find that. You know, expect like a book about inking comics. You know, so but then yeah, you'd get then it started to be a thing where you know you could get books on uh, how to do comics, right? I think the earliest one was how to do comics the Marvel way, the Stan Lee one there with Bushima. Or no, it was Romita, I think. Yeah, it was Romita, I think, that was the guy that did it with Stan there. That was what? Is that 70s? Like 73 or something? Yeah. Yeah, probably. And I mean, that's like, that was a great, like, I'm sure that was a great boon to people who wanted to get into the business, you know. So that was a great move, I think, on Stan Lee's part. Whether that was his idea or not, that was great, you know. Yeah, how to do comics the Marvel way, like, yeah, fantastic. It's just amazing how, like, you have a company like that that could go bankrupt. It was almost bankrupt at one point. Like, how on earth do you bankrupt that? Like, it would be hard to do, you know? Like, you got all those licenses, man. And it's like, well, back then, sure, okay, back then, the you make the hype for, you know, you create the hype, you know. You got a marketing department, you know, like Marvel or whatever. You got a marketing department, like, you know, you create hype, man. Put out crazy um, press releases about upcoming things or whatever, man. Like, even if it was fake news, like, even if it was like, oh yeah, Spider-Man movie imminent, you know, back then when they were going bankrupt, like, you know, that would create enough hype for it to probably happen, you know. But yet they sold everything for a song, man. That's awful, you know. Yeah. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah. What are you gonna do? Yeah, I like this. I like this. This looks great, man. I don't know. You know why? Yeah. So I say I like it, and I'm not trying to like blow smoke up my own butt, but I just think it's successful in what it was trying to do. So whenever you can do that, that's a good thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's why I'm happy with it. I like it for that. Like, I'm not going, I shouldn't have done that, or that looks awkward, or whatever. I think everything kind of works. Like, I'm even adding more girth to his forearm here. Oh yeah, okay, you guys can see me there. And yeah, I think that, like I was mentioning earlier, with this, like, even with his hand without the Uzi, because he had an Uzi in that hand. Even this hand without the Uzi looks natural, because it looks like he's in a fighting stance type of thing. You know, that sort of relaxed hand, you know, sort of like thing that they do, that those guys do. Yeah. So there, putting the thick holding line around him. Yeah, he maybe got a broken hand because he tried to karate chop something that he shouldn't have. Karanding chomps. Karanding chomps. There we go. Karanding chomps. Yeah. Chuck Norris. It's Chuck Norris. Hard AF. So yeah, man. Passed away today. Crazy. Crazy. I wonder if he had some sort of ailment that expedited his demise. Um, hey, Alan, how's it going, man? Oh my goodness, my eyes are all blurry. Could barely read that. Hey, how are you? I hope you're safe from the snow where you are. Unlike here. Well, you guys got it. You guys, you're near. I thought you were. I thought you were close to. I thought when I saw you there that you weren't that far away, but I could be mistaken now. But I think everybody got tons of snow regardless of where we are in Ontario. Yeah, yeah. Well, I hope you didn't get it too bad, if you did at all. Yeah. Super looking forward to heading to the Sioux again for the, I think, final Steel City NerdCon. Is that what it is? Steel City NerdCon? I always make those mistakes. I'm old. I can just say that now whenever I forget something for reals. I'm old. No, you know what, man? I just shoveled my driveway again 3 days in a row. I probably sweat. I sweat through like 3 layers of clothes every day, and shoveled snow, man. Like tried to escape Skull Island here. So yeah, man. Like, you know, that was a test. That was a true test of endurance and spirit. Yeah, willpower, man. Yeah. I wasn't gonna let the snow get me. I wasn't gonna let the snow get me. Yeah. And then it snowed again today. And then it's snowing again tomorrow. Come on, man. Yeah, today was the first day of spring too. Yeah. Anywho, I know when summer gets here, it's gonna be. It's so hot. It's so hot, man. Yeah, I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it again. It's true. Yeah. We get like 80 degrees of difference in our seasons. 80 degrees. 80 degrees. Alan, I'm hoping to fulfill some more comic dreams the next time I see you. Yeah, man. Yeah. Remember, Bronze Age Hulks, man. Like 15, 20 centers, 25 centers, man. I'm really missing those. I love those so much. The Trimp Severin team on those, man. I dig those so much. You know, anything with a 20-cent cover price on a Marvel book, I'm a sucker for, man. I'm an easy mark. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah. So this belt buckle is a snakeskin belt buckle. Of course it is. So I'm gonna do it like kind of that. Yeah, it's kind of like beaded or something. I don't know. I don't freaking know. Is that gonna be good? Nah, probably not. No, it's too soft. Soft and soft. Dinosaur Jr., nobody's gonna warn you. put some white in there to switch it up. Oh, we got it just as bad. Don't you worry. Yeah, I suspected as much. Going to mail off the blank. Oh, right on. Yeah, the blank sketch cover is Monday. Right on. Fantastic. I have 5 of them for you. Fantastic, man. Yeah, mega looking forward to that. Right on. Good, pretty good timing. No, it is good timing. It is. I wanted to do more Cape Fear stuff this week, but with the storm, today was the first time I've seen anything past my yard for like 4 days. I was trapped, man. I'm trapped. So, and that was to bring my brother somewhere this morning at 4 a.m. So yeah, it was that was my recourse out of my yard. That was the only thing that got me out of my yard. So finally dug my way out. Which thank goodness, and yeah, feeling much better about that, man. I haven't gone out with my car yet, but I moved it. It was literally trapped under ice. Living to die, dying to live. I'm trapped under ice. Yeah, and I was amazed that I was able to move it yesterday. Yarg. And you had to throw the chunks like far and high because I'm ensconced inside like snow walls and like snow blocks, you know. Between every house is like a snow path or block, you know, where there's supposed to be like, you know, level ground, you know. It's just giant snow blocks. Yeah. Like, again, I'm sure everybody's got that, or they're dying of heat stroke, you know, in wherever they are, right? You know what, man? I really love this. Yeah, I really like this. I like this a lot more, I think, than I thought I would. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. But I'm not done. Rob's not done. Where's my sand? Sand. Is this it? Yep. Yup. Gonna put some sand in that belt to buckle. Yeah, right on. That's awesome, Alan. I'm really excited about getting the covers and doing them. Yeah, absolutely. That is tremendous. Good news. And if you want to do a thing where I do some covers that you want to sell too, you know, you've got the store, right? If you want me to do covers that you can sell too, I'll do some really cool covers for you, man. You know. Yeah. Because it's like I said, I really enjoy doing those. And I really like the paper stock that they use in most cases. There's some that's a bit of a pain in the ass because they've got writing. Like, what I like to do, if I can, like if I have time, this is the thing too, and you know, if the person wants like something, you know, recreated, like a cover recreated, well, what I'll do is I'll like do a layout, and then I'll use the light table, and then like carefully sketch everything out, trace everything onto the cover, and then do the colors and all that kind of stuff. But if there's writing or if the paper's too thick, you can't see, so you have to do your work on that page, like on that cover. which sometimes sucks a bit because then you just get messier lines and stuff. But as you can see, like I did that here, and it's pretty, like it's pretty solid. You know, it's pretty well, like it's not too dirty, right? It's not too scratchy. It's pretty solid in its like in its stylings, right? So, what am I gonna do here? What was I gonna do? I was going to. I guess I could use this. Yeah, I'm trying to fill this in because this is supposed to be black, or at least dark. Like this is supposed to be in shadow. But you know what? I think I'm gonna stop the shadow there. Yeah, I'm gonna need something thicker. And then leave something thicker. There. Is that a number 2? That's a number 2. Where's that 3 I had? Here? That's a 5. Let's see if this 5 works. Probably not. Probably not. Probably not. No. See? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? No, that's okay. Oh, there is some life in him after all. Sees him. There is some life in him after all. Well, I don't like that though. So let's see. What's this up here? Ooh, number 1. All right. Okay. I'm just gonna use the 2 here and just really butter it up. Butter me up some inks. Butter me up some inks. I think you had enough. I said butter me up some inks. Those are some pretty buttery inks. Yeah. It's nice. It's nice. Your art is nice. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. It's very nice. Oh yeah, he's got some hanging flesh over his belt, over his cool, super cool belt. Cool, super cool, awesome, world's best belt. Philip Gandy, hello. How is it going, man? I'm glad to see you. I'm glad you could make it. Yeah. R.I.P. Chuck Norris, indeed. So that's why I'm rebirthing him right now. Yes, he will live eternally as a zombie. That's how we go, because that's how it is. That's how I like it, because that's how it is. And he's got the endless crotch pants. I guess so he can do those high kicks. His pants are like super, like unbelievably high-waisted. I'm looking for a photo where there's a crotch gap, and I couldn't find one. You find one. Tell me there is one. There isn't one. Yeah. So I'm like, doesn't this crotch end eventually? Nope, it doesn't. Yeah, because I'm like, well, I had more, like the way I positioned him, I had more room to put legs, you know, or to put more of the bottom of him. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm continuing him. But what do I do with the crotch? And it's like, no, it like every photo I've seen, you don't ever see the end of it. Yeah, you see where the zipper thing is, but then that's it, you know? It's like an endless crotch, man. The crotch that went on forever. Yeah. Chuck Norris had 2 crotches. Why? Does that make someone tougher? I guess in theory. Chuck Norris had like 2 crotches. 4 even. Gotta think of these things. Yeah, man. There we go. We got some Chuck Norris zombie action for you folks. Look at me now, Mom. Look at me now, Dad. Look at me now, Dad. Yeah, I'm liking the. I'm really liking the drapery, the folds and the things and the jeans. You gotta have the good jeans. Yeah. Yeah. So again, I don't know much of Chuck Norris's political views. I don't want to know, really. I'm kind of doing this drawing of, like more for the memes that they did of him, like more for that pop culture meme explosion that people I'm sure are still contributing to creating Chuck Norris memes about how tough he is and stuff. That's kind of where it's coming from. Of course, like I said, like I watched his movies. And again, like they're Invasion USA, and there was another one. I think that's the only two that I've seen of his. To be honest, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I really. I thought his movies were more cheap and cheesy. Yeah, I don't know. That's just in my opinion, in my humble opinion. But yeah, I thought the memes were really funny. I thought the memes of him, like being this super tough dude and all that stuff, were that to me was like he's in the zeitgeist, like embedded in there now. Not for just his action movies, but for all of that meme attention. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that little string of. You know what? There we go. I'm gonna do that too. There, I love that. I love that. It's kind of like a Ken Lashley sort of thing that he does in his art. And I mentioned these individuals like Marie Severin, John Severin, Herb Trimp, Trimpy, I guess, and Gil Kane, John Buscema, Rudy Nebres, oh boy, Nestor Redondo, Bernie Wrightson. I mentioned all these artists because they are all artists that have influenced me in my art, and I would definitely recommend checking them out. Looking at their work, maybe seeing why they influenced me or how. Even it's kind of neat when you can go, oh, that art. I could see that artist using that the other artist's sort of idea in representing an area with a line like that. It's you can kind of pick that out after a while. I could start doing that at a young age. I don't know when it's normal to do that anyway, but I'm gonna say, like, when I was starting to look at comics, and I was like, oh, this guy's art is like kind of this guy's, but they would be years apart, and doing and different companies and all that kind of stuff, but you kind of recognize styles, and it was interesting. You go, oh, Herb Trimp, he was very much like Kirby, and he had a very Kirby based style, and they kind of wanted him to do that because that was kind of the Marvel thing too, right? So there we go with the belt buckle. Belt buckle. And what do we got? What do we got here? Okay, I was just checking the chat. Just checking the chat, see if anybody had any wit or wisdom to impart on the proceedings. In the meantime, I am doing the finishing touches on Chuck Norris, The Zombie. And then we're going to call it a night, folks. Yeah. Another one in the can, man. Another one in the can. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I really enjoyed staying up with you guys and on another winter night where I am anyway. And heading into the weekend, man. I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to try to finally relax and regenerate limbs and other extremities after the week I've had, and try to enjoy things more. Yeah. But in the meantime, I've had a fantastic time with you guys. I hope that you love the material that I do. I hope that you enjoy the work that I do, and that I have made myself worthy of your subscription to the channel. That would be wonderful if you could help out in that way. And you know, I can't tell you how much of an asset your subscription would be to us here at the channel, just to get us into that higher echelon of the algorithm stream. That's what it's kind of all about, to reach a wider audience of folks. I'd really like to do that, and spread the word of art and love to y'all, and and enjoy the just watching of the me drawing of things, picking up on it, maybe doing it yourself. Either way, I hope you enjoy it. And I think we're just about ready to call it a night. There we go, man. Chuck Norris is a zombie. That was fast. Too soon. There we go. Gonna put a little bit of blood coming from his mouth. He probably already chomped on someone, Yeah. There. Yeah, man. Yep. Yeah, that looks great. Good. He's got some bullet wounds in there, which is fantastic. I couldn't do it even better myself. There we go. That should do it. Oh, don't forget to put your name. Where's my pen mark, buddy? Where's my pen mark? Buddy. Come on, nah. Oh, there he is. There's one of them. Okay. Don't forget to put your name. Rob. Sacchetto. Rob Sacchetto. 2026. Ooh. There. Just a couple more little lines, all right? Just a couple more little lines. I like how his hand looks broken there. Like he did karate chop something he shouldn't have. Yeah, I really like that. I really like how the hand turned out. It's very malleable. Malleable. All right, guys, this is it. It's over for Rob Sachetto. This is curtains. I'm just gonna check the chat one more moment just to see if anyone has said things, and it doesn't look like there's any new things. So I'm going to bid you all adieu. I had a wonderful night. Oh, what a night! I had a wonderful night with you guys. Thank you so much for coming to the studio and keeping me company here on Skull Island. I'm surrounded by snow walls. And doing Chuck Norris as a zombie, man. Too soon. All right, until next time, which will probably will most definitely be next Friday, unless I do an impromptu one during the week sometime and give you guys a little treat. You'll be seeing me next Friday on the live, of course, here in the studio. Rob's Shadow, drawing zombies. Okay, guys, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I will see you all again soon. Best wishes. And